Namaste, Pandit Fakiri.
Hi, Dr. Sati, you are welcome to Home
Why you are so miserable?
I am miserable, Dr. Sati, today. But see, I never wanted to be miserable because the day one, I was inspired by my great Mr. Uncle Ram Sudhir Chaudhary. He taught me some basic fundamentals and values of life. He told one point at a time: self-belief and self-confidence, perseverance, persistence, commitment and dedication. If I tell you in his own words what he borrowed from the voices of the voice, मन के हारे है हार है मन के जीते जीत, कहे कबीर गुरु पाइए मन के पति. मीन्स प्राणी अपने प्रभु से पूछे किस विधि पाओ तो है, प्रभु कहे तू मन को पाले पा जाएगा मोहे, तोरा मन दर्पण कलाए. He gave me the first lessons. Your belief, your faith, your courage, your conviction, your determination, your perseverance, your persistence, your diligence, your intelligence, your own self-support, the spirit of your self-reliance, these are the real essence of life. Fundamentally he taught. What a great guru he was. Then he told, जिन खोजा तिन पाइयां गहरे पानी पैठ, जो भौरा डूबन राह किनारे बैठ. Those who sought they found. Anybody who has become such a great human being on earth, in sculpture, in poetry, in writings, in inventions and discoveries, and in all these kind of great excellence, these people have worked very hard. They could not become great because heights by great men reached and kept were not attained by a sudden flight. Heights, boliye.
Heights
By great men,
kept
kept in rest,
were
were not attained
not attained
by sudden flight.
but sudden flight.
But they, while their
while
companions slept,
companions slept,
they were toiling upon
they
it.
were toiling upon them.
And sir, my inspiration came from my uncle Ram. His full name was Ram Sudhir Chaudhary. And then I started learning the history of the greats. Who was the first president of India? Tell me. Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Dr. Rajendra Prasad.
Dr. Rajendra Prasad.
He was one of the most intelligent men ever born on the face of Indian soil. I read his biography. So what he was doing, he used to sleep 7 o'clock and he used to get up 2 o'clock in the morning and he used to study. So I started copying because I want to follow the footprints of the greats. You know, lives of great men all remind us.
Lives of great men all remind us.
We can make our life sublime
We can make our life sublime.
and departing leave behind us
And departingly
footprints of the sense of
footprint
time.
of sense of time.
So I have always followed the path of the great and successful people, all the ingredients. But uncle was not that wise. He wanted to make me a police wala, danda wala. What he wanted? Because he was thrashed every time by Lalu Yadav in Bihar.
Yes.
Caste war was going on. Lalu Yadav wanted the majority of the backward caste to be always his vote bank. So I was born in a Brahmin family, so he used to attack us. He was beaten every time by Lalu Yadav and his associates. So he wanted to make me a police, so that when he comes to beat me, I will have the power of the government in disguise of a policeman. What foolish idea. He could have inspired me to become a great doctor like Sunil and Soni. He could have inspired me to become a great thinker and philosopher. He could have inspired me to become a great physicist. Because these wisest people also behave like a fool. He wanted to make a publicity of mine. He wanted to make me a face in the crowd. Arey, make me Buddha Baba, the wisest man on earth. Make me Kabir Das. Of course, we are belonging to the clan of Kabir Das. My grandfather was Hanuman Das. His son was Garib Das. So we are really a Kabir followers. Followers of the Kabir means that wisdom. Unfortunately, today I am miserable because I was always a believer in achieving anything and everything. My one best friend came and asked, why you wanted your daughter to be a Wimbledon champion? Do you think it is easy? Do you think anybody can become a Wimbledon champion from India? Then why you thought so big? Because he is a very simple and gentle man. He do not dream so big. He wanted to be a mediocre somehow to support his life. But I never limit myself as a mediocre because I know every human being is born with the intelligence of his brain. And anything what he wants he can become. It is up to his capacity to demand from himself. Hey! I tell you a great poem by my best friend. I bargained with life for a penny and life would pay no more. I bargained with life for a penny and life would pay no more. However, I begged in the evening when I counted my scanty store. Life is an employer, it gives you what you ask. Life can give you everything what you demand from your life. But once you have set the ways, why you must be at the task. I worked for a menial hire only to learn dismayed. Whatever ways I could have asked of my life, life could have paid. If I demanded from my life to be Einstein, I could have become. If I demanded from my life to be Socrates, I could have become. I demanded nothing, I become nothing. I thought nothing, I become nothing. It is your capacity to think what you want. Take the example of Pingal lady. He demanded himself to be a great leader. He may not be the chief minister, but he is really more popular and more powerful than him. Anybody, everybody, become what he thinks about. So I thought to see my daughter. This was Operation 25. What was that? Operation 25.
25.
Break the record of Margaret Court. She is an Australian tennis player. In 1966 or 73, she won 24 Grand Slam. So I thought my daughter can break her record and become 25. Djokovic is hunting for that. He has a match 24 Grand Slam. But it was my dream. It was my dream, Babu. It was not that dream. Push karo. Push karo. Om Shanti.
Sure.
That's why I'm miserable.